What's up, YouTube? And I'm back at you with another video. And I'm just giving my reaction to the Sugar Bowl matchup between Washington and the Texas Longhorns. First, I want to apologize. My last video, my prediction video, I said Texas won that matchup, in the Alamo Bowl. It was actually Washington that won 27-20. And Washington did it again. They beat Texas 37-31. It was another close matchup. But Washington, man, that offense, man, with Michael Penix Jr. is just really, really good. Um, Kalen DeBoer, man, has done a phenomenal job with Washington this season. And just to see a guy like Michael Penix Jr., man, go through those injuries that he sustained while he was at Indiana and just hit a reset and went to Washington. I mean, the guy has just been phenomenal, man, and definitely a catalyst for that offense for Washington. He had a great day today. He had 38 attempts with 29 completions for 430 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. Ryan Grubb, man, just a great offensive mind. Definitely knows how to develop his players. And Michael Penix Jr. did it again. Put up some great numbers. And Dylan Johnson at running back, he had, he had 21 carries for 49 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. Michael Penix Jr. on his end, he had 31 rushing yards himself. Michael Penix doesn't really run the ball since he's been at Washington. He's more of a pocket passer, but he displayed that in this matchup against Texas. Huge victory, man. They just did a phenomenal job. But this is where the damage was done against Texas. Rome Odunze, I might be pronouncing his name wrong. He had 6 receptions for 125 yards. That's ridiculous, man. Like I said, Ryan Grubb has done a phenomenal job, with this offense. Jalen Polk, he had 5 receptions for 122 yards and 1 touchdown. Jalen McMillan, he had 5 receptions for 58 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, this Washington offense, man, just really, really good. I really wish we would have got Ryan Grubb, man, to come to Bama, man. He's just a great offensive mind, and he just catapulted that offense, man. He just did a great job. For Texas, Quentin Ewers, he had a pretty good day as well, passing the ball. He had 43 attempts for 24 completions for 318 yards passing and just 1 touchdown. But it was a good game, man. Both teams were, putting up a lot of points. And it's interesting because both, playoff games were kind of similar. Both teams was able to score and basically mirror each other. Washington, just that offense, man, is hard to stop. And I forgot to mention in the prediction, Washington has one of the best offensive lines too in college football, so it helps, man. It shows. But Texas was able to get to them a couple of times, but they couldn't do enough. Washington lit up their secondary, man, and I knew going in this matchup, I said Washington might be able to, attack that secondary, and that's exactly what they did, man, with 430 yards passing. So C.J. Baxter for Texas, he had 9 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown. Jadon Blue, he had 9 carries with 59 yards and a touchdown. And wide receiver wise, Javion Sanders, he had 6 receptions for 75 yards. Jordan Whittington, all these guys, they had Jordan Whittington had 70 yards. Xavier Worthy had 45 yards, but they just couldn't do anything, man. The only person that got a touchdown receiving wise was Adonai Mitchell. He had 4 receptions with 32 yards receiving and a touchdown. Altogether, Texas had 318 yards passing, and they had 180 yards rushing. So it's a good matchup, man. Both teams was able to score, but you got to take your hats off to Washington. Washington just went in there and just pulled it out. Phenomenal team, man, and it's going to be interesting to see Washington's offense going against Michigan's defense. That's going to be Really good matchup. We're gonna see who's gonna pull it out, man. Both teams have the ability to win, and it's gonna be interesting, man. A lot was going on in this playoff. A lot of things could have went either way, but Washington, man, 14-0, and then you got Michigan that's 14-0. You got two undefeated teams going against each other, so somebody's always got to go. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man. But congrats to Washington, man. They showed it. They went out there and beat Texas. I thought Texas was gonna pull it out, but Washington proved to the world that they're for real offensively, and they did a phenomenal job. But, that's all I have for the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and Roll Tide.